If you've seen The Joker, we probably don't need to tell you why it's an amazing movie. It has managed to grasp both the psychological and thematic spirit of the complex DC character, and presented him to us in a way that not only says a story about the Joker, but also the influence of society. And although countless claims can be made for why The Joker will remain as one of the brilliant movies in its field, one of the great successes of the film is that it has left us with a feeling of wanting more. Perhaps a sequel? In this episode of Film Domain, we're bringing you possible speculations of what to expect in Joker 2, and what would be some of the stories it could continue to tell with reference to the first one. But before we begin the video, make sure you've subscribed to us as you don't want to miss out on our content that we upload with everything film. One of the key elements in film production would be the budget. But for Joker 2, we're not going to take budget as a limitation of the movie narration. As the first movie did so well, the sequel would be promising and the chances to turn a profit are high. Moreover, with the Joker having a budget of $55 million, we are estimating Joker 2 to have somewhere below $65 million and to be of high quality. One of the most important aspects the Joker owes its success to is the depiction of psychology. It shows how a man who is desperate to follow life loses hope and breaks from the society that tries to silence the weak, even step over them. We are certain that this theme would be continued in the next movie, and takes us deep into how the herd mentality, as psychologist Gabriel Tard puts it, influences the decay of the individual.
All I have are negative thoughts.
But one thing that could change is how the movie depicts the psychology of Arthur. In Joker, we are taken through a set of sequences where he's mostly silent in terms of being stepped over. But, as the audience, we can see the confused yet passionate thoughts he goes through, trying to make meaning to the chaotic world. However, Joker 2 would be more vocal, perhaps through Arthur's actions, and we would be introduced to his thoughts that are more shaped and distinctive. Rather than the initial Joker who tries to understand the world, the Joker in Joker 2 would be someone who had already understood the world. At least in his interest. It would also be about the transition from confusion to confidence. The director of Joker does keep the original DC comic villain, but they have given him a story. So assuming he would keep this connection, it is possible that we would see a more solidified and confident character in Joker 2. This would be similar to the character of Joker we get in the climax of Joker, while he's confronting Murray, the scene where he gets out of his arrest. Another question about the Joker 2 would be its setting with regards to time. We know that Joker is set just before Arthur transgresses into his Joker persona. This leaves a sequel with two options. One, it could be set as an immediate continuation into his establishment as the ruthless DC character, which is prominently noted through the comics, or two, it could skip this phase and begin where he's already an established big-time criminal in Gotham. However, since Joker was about a look into the birth of a character, it could be possible that Joker 2 would be an immediate continuation, and his ascendance into an established criminal that we are familiar with. This could be, again, substantiated with two reasons. One, the director Todd Phillips is known for his works in films, which are psychological thrillers, so it would seem more plausible that the new film would also focus on the concept of psychology and how it affects Arthur. It could even look into the concept of trauma. Second, the Joker who goes around and causes chaos to Gotham is more of an archetypal villain. And since the movie looks into the complexity of the character of the Joker, it would make more sense to give the audience a vision of the Joker as a product of social trauma, rather than the typical villain which we're already familiar with. The film could be about his transition to the one who brings chaos to society. We are assuming he's already a wanted man by the police, as he has admitted to having committed multiple murders on live TV, and responsible for causing riots. It could be about how he escapes from the law and finds his own philosophy. The philosophy of the Joker is complex, and the movie could, in a way, stand testament to his new thoughts. His psychological growth would be a constant theme, as the Joker is obviously more known for his psychological games rather than brute physical strength. It is hard to presume the movie will add more characters who could befriend or connect with Arthur, as his personality is something that could feel repressive to most people surrounding him. Like how it was done in Joker, Joker 2 could perhaps touch upon some scenes that contrast Bruce Wayne and Arthur. There are similarities in both characters. They are both having their own philosophy on society that they are a part of. However, it is also distinctively different, perhaps to the environment they grew up in, and the difference of the people that they've seen. But unless any hints are dropped for a sequel, there will always be speculations. Although these might seem reasonable, we can't wait until how it will end up if a sequel is made. What do you think are some of the themes and narrations that could happen in a sequel? Do you wish to see anything in particular in the film? Do let us know in the comments below. And if you like our video, don't forget to let us know by liking the video and subscribing to us, as we bring you content about everything film.